Hi, I'm DJ Garuchik. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to build better bases. Previously on Build Better Bases, we had a guest by the name of Triple FPS, and so we helped him position his buildings in such a way to help him maximize his attacks and decrease the damage he takes on his defenses. Today, we're going to look at another member of our stream community by the name of EasyQTT. Now, if you want your base reviewed, if you want tips and tricks on how to play Build-A-Haul a lot better, well, you're in the right place. Come watch us on Twitch. We stream every Monday, Sunday, and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I will see you guys there. Enjoy this video. If you find this content helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful stuff. I'll see you guys soon. What we're looking at right now is EasyQTT's first base design, and then I'm going to share with you what his base looks like after the changes have been made. And so basically, like if we look at here, we'll notice some interesting points. All these buildings that are out here, we call these buildings trash buildings. And he did a really good job making sure that all of these buildings are on the outside, because this is Builder Base, and Builder Base is different than Town Hall. In Town Hall, you want to protect your storages, because if people hit them, then they take the loot out of them. The wonderful thing in Builder Base is the loot that you get has nothing to do with the loot that you currently have in your base. It is based on how much trophies you have and whether you win or not. If you win in Builder Base, you get loot. If you lose, you don't gain, nor do you lose anything, which makes it really, really fun. So these buildings that are out here, putting them on the outside is better for you because basically they serve as like a buffer. So while the enemy troops are hitting these buildings, your defenses are working on them. So from looking at this base design, what I see here is he has all his trash buildings on the outside. Here we go. Here's another one. Here's another one. So he did a really good job in that aspect, because these are the buildings that are going to keep the enemy troops busy. So here's some more of them. Perfect. And some of these buildings have a lot of health. We're going to talk about that in a quick second. Now, if you look on the inside, all these buildings in here should be defenses. Now, there's one building inside of here that's not a defense. And that building right here is, I'm going to highlight it in red. That's the battle machine. Okay? That's not a defense. Everything else in here, its purpose is to protect the builder base. So like this right here, you got to protect this with your everything you got. The buffer buildings, the walls, the defenses, everything basically plays a role to defend this. If somebody destroys your builder hall or your builder base, if somebody destroys it, what ends up happening is they automatically gain a star. Even if they destroyed like nothing else, like a few buildings, if somebody was able to just come in there and snipe out your builder base, well, guess what? They would automatically earn a star just for that. So you want to protect that, because whoever has the most stars, that's who wins. And if you're tied in stars, it's whoever has the most percentage. And if you're tied in stars, tied in percentage, then it's whoever beat the person's base faster. And if you both have the same stars, same percentage, same time, then at that point it's a tie. And it's really rare, but it has happened to me a couple times before. So basically you're trying to defend the builder base. Now, if you look also on the building that we have a situation with is this archer tower. This archer tower being on the outside is really bad because they can hit you with giants or whatever, and they can take it out really, really fast. And then basically it's not going to be that useful to you. You want your defenses to be on the inside of your base, because what that allows you to do is it allows your defense to have maximum ability to do damage. The longer the defense is alive, the longer it will continue to do damage into the troops until eventually there are no more troops for it to do damage to. So you want your defenses to be on the inside, right? So this battle machine, I know that if you're new to Builder Base, you might think that, hey, if I put the battle machine inside my base, it's going to help out. It doesn't. It's not like Town Hall where your heroes, your heroes, they walk around, or like the Grand Warden, they're stationary. It's not like that. In Builder Base, it's just another buffer building or trash building. It doesn't do nothing for you on defense. On offense, you get a hero called the battle machine, and he is disgusting. But in defense, unfortunately, he doesn't do nothing. Can you imagine if we had a battle machine on defense where enemy troops come in and he just starts bashing them? That would be crazy. Maybe in the next Builder Base, maybe that'll be the new upgrade they come up with. Who knows? But yeah, so my advice to you is this. Your outside buffer buildings are perfect. Perfect. What you gotta do is take this battle machine and put him on the outside. Put him on the outside because he's not helping you. And this archer tower, what you want to do is you want to put the archer tower in the inside. Okay, so this is actually my current base. Look at this. This is a maxed wall, right? This is a maxed wall. Does it have a lot of health? Yeah, it does. You got 5,000 hit points. Your builder base itself has only 2,500. So these walls actually do have a lot of hit points at max level. But here's a segment that I still got to upgrade. You see this? 4 million gold or 4 million elixir. That's what this wall takes. So you might be sitting and thinking in Town Hall, that's not that big of a deal. But it is, because here, look. If I win a game, look how much loot I get. Do you see that? Think about this mathematically. If I win a game, I get 175,000 gold and 175,000 elixir. If I get 3 in a row, my 3-win bonus, I get 240,000. Just think about that mathematically, how many you need to actually win for you to get enough resources to upgrade it. And then ask yourself, is it really going to provide you the same value as maybe upgrading defense? Or maybe one of your buffer buildings that provide you with like a clock tower boost. The clock tower boost is insane. What is able to provide you with. Look, I think, can I activate mine? No, I can't activate mine because it's under a thing. But here, I can do, will that be a waste? Yeah, it'll be kind of a waste. If you activate the clock tower boost, you automatically boost your gems production. You boost your refineries. Your refineries collect more. And before there was a new update, it actually even made your troops charge up faster. Before you had to wait for your troops to get cooked. They will cook faster. Now they cook instantly, right? The research facility, it speeds up how fast things research in your facility. This one building basically can speed up everything in your base. Now, there's something else really important about this building. Look at its health. Look at its health. 2,507. Doesn't that number sound familiar? It should, because that's the same exact amount of hit points as your builder base itself, the builder hall. You see that? So basically, if you upgrade certain buildings like your clock tower, your research facility, your storages, look at the storage right here. Look at the storage. 2,507. So basically, all these buildings provide you with so much defense and they also provide you with not just defense, but in addition, they provide you with some kind of functionality. They provide you more value, right? The walls, the only value they provide you with is stalling the enemy. That's it. But you can stall the enemy with other buildings and get more value out of it as well, right? So what did I want to share with you? Let's look at Easy's current base. So when you guys come on stream, we become friends. And then basically, I get to watch you do battles and stuff like that. So in coming episodes, I'm going to share with you some battles that other people have done live and the feedback we've given them while they did the battle. So this is Easy's current base. Very different. He has the buildings spaced out more. It's very symmetrical. And you guys notice now that all of his buffer buildings, they're on the outside. See that? He's got these buildings on the outside. He did an excellent job. Excellent job. He still got some buffer buildings here, but that's fine because when troops come in from the south, when they come in from the south right here, they're going to go for the battle machine. They're going to go for the builder barracks. And then while they're doing that, the cannon is shooting at them, right? Say they destroy the cannon. Now they got to deal with the 2 storages. While they're destroying the 2 storages, there's a cannon right here shooting at them. Now, the thing about your base is it's an open style base, which means the troops are going to come in. They could come in from the left side. As soon as troops see that there's an opening in your base, it doesn't matter if someone spawns troops on the south, there's an opening somewhere here. If the enemy troops see that and it's close enough to them, they will actually not bother with the wall and they're going to walk around. I've seen it happen before. Sometimes they go for the wall, other times they walk around. Depends on what their mood is. But if they're close enough, they're not going to bother with your wall. They're going to go straight through it. So basically, you have this opening here and it's going to draw them in. Now, if somebody's hitting you with giants, what's going to end up happening is they're going to go for the archer towers. Then next, they're going to go right for the crusher and they're going to get vaporized because you got the double cannon shooting at them. And this archer tower has reach too. The beauty about symmetrical bases is one defense can cover so much ground. And one defense also helps protect another defense. They work together. So your base is solid. Now, the only advice I would give you is there's a couple of buildings here that actually work really well together, and you want to capitalize on that. One of them is the guard post. You want the guard post to be situated in such a way where it's not too close to the outside. When it's close to the outside, kind of like in Town Hall, somebody could come in and they basically can destroy your guard post troops. Think of your guard post troops kind of like your clan castle troops, all right? So you definitely want to try to put that more inside, make it a little harder for the enemy to get to it. So that's really good. I would take the multi-mortar and I would swap it with the air bombs. I would swap these two buildings. Why? Because first of all, that's going to centralize your multi-mortar a little bit more, and it's going to help cover more of your base. Now, the air bombs, I would move them a little bit down because, yes, these two buildings being next to each other is really good, but at the same time, it could be dangerous. If these two buildings are your major heavy-hitting air defenses, if they're so close to each other, then basically there's going to be a section of your base that's not being protected. So I would move it and swap it with the multi-mortar. That way you cover at least two different, the left and the right side of your base a little bit better. Then what I would do is, I don't know if you have space right up here, but move the guard post just a little bit. Just move it a little bit and try to get it to be in between these two walls, if possible. What that's going to do for you is this. The guard post pairs really well with the crushers. Why? Because while the enemy is on your crusher, the guard post troops come in, and now think about what's happening. The enemy troops are fighting your crusher, or they want to fight the crusher while the crusher's fighting them. But as soon as the enemy troops see your guard post troops, automatically the target in their mind switches. And what they end up doing is going after your guard post troops. So imagine for a second, they're on your crusher, your guard post troops come in, and now instead of them fighting the crusher, which is hurting them, they got to fight your guard post troops. You see that? While at the same time the crusher is hitting them and all the other defenses are shooting them too. So the guard post troops give you an additional layer of buffer to stall the enemy troops. They're really good. They're really powerful, all right? So I would recommend that you move them to the middle, somewhere in between both of these crushers, and you will see a difference. Now, in the first base that you guys saw from Easy, he was in the 1800 trophy range. Now he's at 2150. So making these changes have definitely helped him. He is maxing out his crushers. These are both 4. He's still got a little bit to go. He's doing the air bombs now. So he's doing an amazing job. And soon, really soon, he's probably going to hit like 2400 trophies. He's going to climb up there, right? So if you want your base reviewed, if you want tips and tricks, you want to come play with us, you want to do some hits, and then we'll watch you and give you feedback, come join us. Like I said, we are on Twitch Monday, Saturday, and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys come through, I'll see you there. All right, so the next one, Team Sexy out.